Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's Bitcoin and cryptocurrency technical analysis. And yes, Bitcoin, we all know what happened yesterday. We had that move that smashed through the 53K level, and we put in this high up here at $55,800 before seeing our little pullback from that in order to start to put in this range here. Now, I want to start things just on the lower time frames, basically, because everyone knows what happened. We'll go over that in just a minute. But we've also made some really massive improvements to our crew section this week. Okay, so I want to go over a few of the additions that we've made to that. So if anyone is in any doubt about the hard work that we put in as traders and as coaches within this section, then yeah, I just want to give a bit more information on that. So we've added the Asia session, which is a time that I'd normally be asleep, but yesterday we were trading this session together, and I'm just going to quickly, I'm not going to play anything, but we were looking at this idea. Okay, so price had come in, we'd come into our previous day point of control. We were looking for a bounce into VWAP before taking the lows and then coming into our golden pocket daily open. Okay, what did price do? Okay, so at this time, price was here. You come into your VWAP, you come down, you take out these lows. Then what happens? You bounce into your golden pocket region before seeing a retrace again. So this is just to give you an idea of, even when we're not trading, okay, we were looking at this price action here, making a plan for anyone who was trading that overnight session, because we've got traders in Asia, we've got traders in America, there are traders all over the world who would be trading this nighttime session. But we still put a plan together so that anyone will know what we're expecting to see. And it happened, okay? Yes, it came into the 786 rather than the golden pocket, and that brought this golden pocket region down very slightly from our daily open. So we were looking at this maybe as doing something a bit higher, so having that bounce there into here, but you just shift it down $100 or so and that becomes the trade. And it's just, yeah, this is it, like just the hard work again that we're putting in every day. We're seeing results every single day. We're getting these trades, and even when we're sleeping, we're getting these trades, we're talking it through with our community, we're giving our ideas, and yeah, it's just really nice to see when you wake up in the morning and it's just played out exactly as you expected it to. So that's just, again, the way that I'm going to start this video. I'd also like to just quickly show as well, so anyone again who's not a part of the community already, then we do have our Discord, so the link is in the description below for that. Within the Discord, we do have the crew membership. So that is where we have the trading rooms, where we have all this scheduled stuff that goes on every single day. We've got a packed schedule that we're doing every day. So I'm just going to quickly show that here. So here's our general chat, okay? It's all loads of lovely people in general chat. Here's our coach's corner where we're going through our ideas for each day, okay? So this was Luxury yesterday posting that he was looking for this swing failure of the highs before getting a retrace down to take these lows. Okay, what happened on the chart? Yeah, so we came up, we had the swing failure pattern of the highs, and then we came down to take the lows. So again, everything just going exactly as we had planned it to, and just, yeah, such nice, it's just really good to see. We've added specific channels for our low time frame trades and our high time frame trades. So again, here's Luxury giving his update, and eventually that did play out perfectly. So we have all these these areas here. This is our high time frame trade, so a lot of members of the community posting ideas for larger swing trades that we're looking at. We've added our DeFi and NFT section, so again we're expanding out from just our crypto trading offerings, and we're starting to talk about more about the fundamental analysis and everything there. We've added, of course, the legacy market chat. Then we've got our playbook strategies. So yesterday we had our playbook strategy on the shift pitchfork. So even though this is stuff that we're not trading so much publicly, you don't see me pulling many pitchforks. I know plenty about it. I do look at them often. It's just we don't get them that much in crypto, but this is a really nice way just to understand the pitchforks and how you can trade them. With every single one of these playbook ideas comes a video on exactly how you would trade it. And of course, finally, the brand new schedule, and you can just see how packed in everything is. Okay, so we're on here on Thursday morning. We've had our playbook strategy update this morning. We've got our New York trading rooms later on this afternoon. Tomorrow we have a report on our fundamental analysis, so we're going to be picking an altcoin, doing some fundamental analysis on it, or some other part in the crypto space. more streams, so every single day packed with content, and it's a lot of work, but I'm really enjoying it, and I'm very happy with everything that we're doing right now, and I'm sure the community are as well. So yeah, of course, we've got this testimonial section as well. So if you are in any doubts about the crew membership and what we can offer, then this is all here. So please do take a look at that. I'm showing you this morning because I'm proud of what we're offering, and we're offering even more than we were last week. Now we're going into this Q4. We're really pushing it this quarter, and we want to be the best community out there, and I believe we are the best community out there. So yeah, that's just my little thing to start off this video. So let's do a little bit of technical analysis. Okay, so we can see here Bitcoin is broken down, and we've just taken these lows out. So let's take a look at where we are. This does start to look a bit like an exhausted move at this point, and I think realistically I'd be looking for these lows to get taken, but we can just at the moment just continuing this local downtrend, and we'll see how that plays out. If we can take these lows, that starts to look really nice for a bounce, and yeah, because below that there's not really much to be talking about. Okay, the levels were a long way away from our breakout area. Okay, so that was down here at 52,950. That was the breakout. We have our VWAP, so let's see where our weekly VWAP is coming in, which again is all the way down there. Okay, so we're a long way away from our weekly VWAP. Our monthly VWAP, okay, is going to be all the way down here, so we're a long way away from that. So you got to start looking at other things right now. The weekly VWAP would often be more of a, you could start to look at that after you have a, what, almost looking at a $1,800 pullback right now. So almost a $2,000 pullback that we're seeing on the chart, and we're still miles away from support, which tells me what's going to happen. We're going to continue this range, okay, because we've got to wait for those oscillators, those moving averages, those VWAPs to come up and meet price. I don't think we're going to see a dump all the way down here. I think we're going to continue this range, okay. It's got to have time to catch up. Everything has to have time to catch up. We've got to build this liquidity before we can think about another major move to the downside or to the upside. So what does that line up with, okay? We've got our single prints down here, yep. So if you come into the top of these single prints, where are we looking? Around 53,750, coming into that area. Again, of course, that takes these lows, 53,750. So we're looking down here, around this line. Of course, our single prints are going to start from this exact point. So not only do you take the liquidity, of course, we do have the single prints in here from yesterday. Yeah, you could come through these a bit more, but I would be looking for a tap at the top of these to then give us probably a push back towards wherever our daily point of control is at that point. So you can see we do have this daily POC on our marker settings that's shifted down. But overall, I'd be looking at the TPO here, and I'd be looking for probably a move back up into the 54,800, 54,900 region off of that, if we do come down and take these lows. So that's basically my plan now for the rest of the day, is let's see if we can get this move down here, and then we can reverse it back up once again to continue this range. We can then remove these fibs and pull a new fib retracement from, let's say we come down here, and that will give you obviously your support and resistance. You can also pull it from your highs all the way from the top. We have been in this downtrend and start to look at things there as well. What we can also do to see if we've got some more confluence on this, let's see where our 1-to-1 is coming in. So let's pull that from low to high to low. Oh, would you look at that? There's our 1-to-1 coming in right below this liquidity area. So giving you confluence for this section of the chart here. You could pull, we could start even looking at harmonics at this point as well. So not so much going on at the moment from a harmonic point of view, but when you do put in these ranges, you do start to see these. In fact, we do have a little one. So we probably do have a small harmonic within this region, this coming down to make, first of all, a bit of a shark looking thing. So if we do come down here, the 1.13 area, we could extend that down. We're looking a bit deep at that point, but yeah, you get the idea. you know where I'm looking. We're probably looking towards this region here to continue this range going on further unless we do claim this level quite quickly, which is the 618 of this fib extension as well. So if we can claim that, do a swing failure pattern of these lows, then maybe we can start to look back at higher prices as well here. Everything on this chart, okay, our point of controls are going to be way below us right now. Nothing in particular on the footprint. did trap some shorts down here right at the lows here, so you can see this is a nice area. Had a good increase in short positions down here, so actually this could be a point that could bounce us. You can see the imbalances here with short positions massively in control, 25 million negative delta candle on here, which is a pretty significant portion of it when you think we've only done 100 million on that entire move there. So definitely trap traders at these lows. So yeah, one could expect a little bounce before we do see any continuation to the downside. Let's take a look at the order book and the heat map here, so we can see that there is support within this region. We're starting to build back up this liquidity. So obviously once this move happens, it's very, very thin. It takes time to build up, and we're starting to see a bit more color come into this chart, which is showing that there's a bit more interest in absorbing any move down at the moment in order to get a move back to the upside here. So that's Bitcoin. There's not really anything else that I'm looking at the moment on this. And of course, the other thing that we do want to cover, the alts have started to bounce. Okay, this is what we were looking for. As soon as Bitcoin stops, the alts are going to bounce and they're going to catch up. So we're seeing that again here. Ethereum behaving really weirdly yesterday. So it came through a lot of the levels that we were looking at. But again, this is just it was a big like altcoin capitulation that we saw yesterday. So one would expect, yeah, a move through areas of potential support before reclaiming them and then getting continuation back to the upside. Litecoin's had a great bounce, okay, taking its all-time lows. Is it its all-time lows? It's its lows from like previously in the year, and we've had a really nice 5% bounce off of this so far, so that's great. Litecoin doing really well. Link getting this bounce, Dot getting a nice bounce here. A lot of stuff bouncing really nicely. We can have a look through this. Some of the stuff that was on our watch list, okay. Ocean, looking as though it wants to break out from this area. Came into our 786, looking as though it can get that breakout and continuation higher. So really good. Cardano coming into that monthly level, actually reclaiming now possibly this daily level in the one-to-one that we do have within this region here. So we'll have to see how that develops. So Cardano, another one that looks pretty good right now. VeChain almost coming down to take these lows. A lot of stuff almost there, not quite getting it. So we could see maybe one more pullback on some of the altcoins before they get their moves. Coty, a great one. Okay, we were looking at this on the stream the other day. We were expecting this move into this white area of the chart, into our golden pocket, before putting in a range and then getting a reversal out of this. Is exactly as we've planned it so far, again on that chart. So let me pull that back up. So again, exactly as we planned it on this chart here. TRB, really nice. Okay, coming into our green zone, coming into this liquidity, nice bounce. There's a lot of stuff just doing what you would expect right now. It's all going quite well. So yeah, that's gonna be enough for this video. I think I don't really have too much more to say. I think it's just a case of, I do believe this range is going to continue for a while. We're going to look at probably taking the lows, and then maybe we can attempt up at these highs again, see what happens when we get that. And at that point, I do have major resistance within this red zone here. So we do have our daily order block just here within this red zone. Then we've got our monthly naked point of control, and then we've got our monthly level. So I'm still looking higher. Okay, market structure is still bullish. I'm still looking up towards these levels before we see a major pullback on this. So if we can put in this range, and then that takes us into Friday, which takes us into the weekend. Yeah, so we've seen a really volatile move. We could probably expect a day or two of sideways rather than anything too impulsive out of this. So maybe, yeah, come and take these lows. Then that starts to take us into the weekend, and then we could just float up. It's a weekend. It will be a bullish weekend, unless, of course, this does just collapse at this point. We're probably going to get quite a bullish weekend, and then I'd be looking maybe Monday next week is when we start to get into that region of seeing if there's a big move that does happen off of this. But that's looking a bit more further into the future, taking things level by level. I've got my resistance levels marked on my chart. We know the support if we do get the pullback. I'm not expecting a massive pullback right now, but that's Bitcoin. Everything, yeah, still healthy. So cool. Thank you for watching. Again, please do, if you're not already part of the Discord community, please do come and join us. If you have any more questions about the crew membership, then please do not hesitate to ask myself or P, who is our admin, or any of the coaches. And yeah, have a great day trading. Enjoy the profits. If you have been long, I hope you're not caught in short positions down here. I know a lot of people are. But if you are, then come join us. We'll help you with that. And I'll see everyone in the next video. Cheers. Bye.